Hello, I wanted to show you how to manage multiple attacks from one very strong castle. This clip is from 2 weeks back from Kill Event. You may find the link below. And look at this castle on my north, it's Leibniz. And this is from 2 weeks later, and the same castle is on my right, so I'm landing almost on the same spot again in Kingdom 343. I'm also being attacked by the same castle, Louis. He changed his name, but this is the same player, and he is already coming at me with the first attack. Spoiler alert, it will be more. So I'm going to Wounded and Losses section. I wasn't really prepared. It was at the beginning, so I don't even have resurrection coins. Please take a look what I lost. I lost almost no high tiers. T12s, T11s, T10s are close to zero. So most of the higher tiers are in Wounded section. And look what I lost. Permanently, it's like 10% of it, so 20k of T2s. It's not a big loss. So I'm going to the Alliance store and take some 100k coins. It's gonna be okay for a while. And reviving those troops, only 30k, so it's not a lot. And I'm healing. I had already full hospital, so I'm healing what I had and healing another batch. At this moment I don't know yet how Louis is gonna play. He rallied me for an hour and I'm not sure if he's gonna attack me again. He didn't last time, but this time he's going at me for the second time. So I quickly healing what I had in hospital, and I'm healing another batch and waiting for second attack. At this moment I checked where I am on the leaderboard. It appears I was 5th and 300 million points before first attack, I would assume. And another 30 million power lost. No, it's not a lot, it's not a little. So again, I can see only T1s and T2s went to losses section, and you can see I lost permanently 388k power. So then I didn't know that yet, but it's gonna be a routine. So I'm healing part of my troops, waiting for another attack, pulling some troops, of course paying gold for it, pulling another troops. Oh, here I ran out of the gold, so pulling another part of the troops, never all because it would be very expensive to me, waiting for the attack, check reports, another 30 million power loss. Oh, I'm already 4th on the leaderboard. Again, only T1s and T2s in losses section. Another healing, another attack. At this point it's quite clear that we're both healing and we both have same tactic. At this point I also was sure how Louis is gonna play, so I was comfortable enough to change gear just to heal much cheaper, because I knew he wouldn't attack me like with 5 marches. I would never do it with another player or in another situation because it's very dangerous. Using gold in such a situation is a bit controversial. I'm using 4 to 5k gold per hit. So for me it is significant amount, especially multiplied. I assume for bigger players it's almost nothing. Of course, if you multiply it by a couple attacks I already had, it's even more significant. But my alternative is not to heal and to have more troops in losses section, which means I would lose all 10% of them. And 10% is a lot because, as you saw, I was losing 30 million power, so one attack would be 3 million power lost permanently. So I would say it's personal preference whether you prefer to use more gold or simply more resurrection coins. Of course, you're losing troops, but you may also retrain them if you have a lot of speeds and foods, so this is really up to you. You will already notice that, of course, I'm speeding up most of the videos, so it wouldn't be very boring, but it's all here. If you want to see any specific details, you just need to slow down the movie. This is gonna be extensive and very interesting material to study. I will have a bunch of reports and I will be able to compare stuff. So for me, of course it was speed race with my opponent, and I had to do a lot of stuff in some order to survive. But also I have a lot of material just to check how my army behaves. So at this point I'm after 9 attacks and going with so-called routine, so I'm switching gear just to heal cheaper, go to the hospital, heal some batch, switch gear. Oh, I have incoming on me. Pull troops from losses section, go to the wounded, and this is where I made a mistake. I went to the wounded and I didn't heal. So I simply have full hospital and another attack is coming at me, and let's see what happens. I lost 41 million, which is more, so that means I shouldn't let it happen. And also, of course, I'm healing right away. I also going to another resurrection coins because it appears it's not 30 or 40k to heal my march, my full march. This time it's more than 200k. So, well, my alliance had a lot of coins, but if I did it more than once, I would simply drain it to the end. I already have another incoming, so I need to hurry to clear my losses section and partially heal wounded. And obviously this time I don't have time to switch gear because of the incoming attack. And look where I am on the leaderboard. At this very point I almost have 1 billion points and I'm already first. So Lewis continues attacking me. Now it's gonna be like 11th or 12th attack already. He obviously may afford on it because he is a monstrosity. He's almost 2 billion power, probably more before event, and his stats are like close to 5k or somewhere like this. It's much higher than my stats. And here with that another attack I'm losing 49 million power, which is questionably too much for me, so I'm considering ending this fun. It's quite obvious for me that Lewis killed most of my lower tier troops, so he started to kill my higher tiers, but I continue a little bit because I have some gold left. And here I'm deciding this will be last one I'm gonna take. Okay, so that was the last one. And bear in mind I'm on 1 hour rally, and even though I am on this, Lewis made it, I am able to random teleport, which I'm gonna use. Now I'm able to heal in peace and rest a little bit, and in my case go to sleep. So this was all 13 fights. It took us only 20 minutes, or not that long. You may see this is one attacker after his march. Lewis used 2 scrolls on me. This is one and this is another. These are my lost troops during first attack. So here you can see T10s and T8s in infantry, T7, T5 cavalry, and T1s in distance. And look at the last report. So here Lewis killed my T12s and T10s, so higher tiers, T9s and T7s cavalry, of course lower as well, and T4 distance, so I would take a couple attacks more if I wanted to. Lewis also was playing with talents. He was attacking on farm talents. I can see it by now, I'm here. I wouldn't recommend that because you're losing battlefield treatment. He also increased his march for last 2 attacks. And here are some numbers, I love numbers. So the attacks was 13 and I won also 13. I spent 61k gold. Well, it's a little bit above budget for me. Lewis said he spent 1900 per round, but he definitely spent much more when he used battlefield scroll. Resurrection coins more than 400k, but 200k only for 10th attack. My total power loss was 441 million, and Lewis's is 950 million. And my permanent power loss is 11 million, and Lewis's is 47, which is, in my opinion, almost nothing. Thanks to that, I gained 700 million even points, and after 3 hours of the event, I was first, and I was first for many hours. And please let this scrap will be message for all of you. This is about having fun. It's not like I had some goals in letting Lewis to kill me, or Lewis had some goal. It was obvious he was testing stuff, and I was testing stuff. I was very curious how it's gonna end, how many times he's gonna attack. So please just have fun. Don't let yourself be carried away by wrong emotions, and don't do the trash talk, and please don't care if anyone does trash talk on you. So, thanks for watching.